Is this the best foodie safari?
Princess DeBerry here today. We're heading to Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, the best lodge, our favorite resort, because it's time to crawl.
We're gonna do a quick service crawl.
Yes, and as your number one choice of foodie infotainment, we're here to investigate the food so you don't have to. Because remember, she's vegan. I'm not. Even this resort can't hold me.
It's time to foodie and chill. This is the ancient grain bowl. It's been almost a year since we've had this, and it has changed. Like in the last couple months, we just haven't gotten around to it, and I've been really wanting to. So now it's like an avocado curry with the grain, chickpeas, the lettuce, the cucumbers, the carrots. I'm just trying to get it all together without being too messy. I think I am a dipper, not a pourer after all. But I think that the options at Animal Kingdom Lodge are just so tasty and refreshing, and even though it's like 110 degrees outside right now, this is the perfect thing that I need. I feel like last time I had this salad, I wasn't as into it because of the apricot usage, and this one doesn't have that. I love this new dressing. The new dressing is fire. I love the grains. I love the chickpeas. I love everything about this salad. It is very refreshing. It totally tosses my salad. I'm pretty sure that if we were gonna do the salad crawl, Animal Kingdom Lodge and Wilderness Lodge would be like musts. Yeah, it's a 5 out of 5. It tosses my salad, and I'm gonna be waiting by the phone for it to be texting me, face messaging me, calling me, blowing up my phone. I hope.
Face messaging?
Did I say face messaging? I meant FaceTiming. What's wrong with me? I'm old, I guess.
You mean photos?
FaceTiming.
If it's one thing we appreciate around here, it's a good salad. We like our greens, we love the rabbit food, and there are some places on Walt Disney World property where some of the pool bar options are better than some of the quick service. So don't overlook those when you're feeling a bit munchy. This grain bowl with the farro and the chickpeas. I think there's some peas in here as well, carrots, and a little bit of the sauce. We do love this sauce. I would bottle that dressing and take it home with me.
Right?
By like the 5-gallon storm bucket level of like, I want to bathe myself in that. I feel like I'll become a better bear if I just bathe in that daily. It's tasty, it's fresh, the vegetables are crunchy, as one would expect. This is a good pool salad. This is a cool anytime salad. I would wander down from my Savannah view, temporarily, just eat this. Or just take it back to the room and watch on the balcony. It's probably the preferred way. Give it 4.25 out of 5 plus. This little beaut of a bowl is the Naan Chicken Club Pocket. It's just Naan Chicken Club Pocket. It's just a chicken club, African style, and a naan pocket. They do also give you a Chermoula mayonnaise that the chicken's already tossed in. This looks delectable. I think that pitas are the superior form of sandwich. And yes, I'm calling pita pockets a sandwich because you know what? It's still in between a bread. Is it a pocket? Yes, but in my mind, a sandwich is a sandwich. Let's not split hairs or pockets. And one thing I'm glad at is that it's served cold. I was expecting it to be served hot, but the cold is actually a lot more refreshing. The chicken is nice and moist, well seasoned, and then, can you hear me? And then with the Chermoula mayonnaise. So it's not just chicken with sauce, it's seasoned chicken with sauce, people. Understand that. Chicken, seasoning, sauce. Not chicken sauce, chicken, seasoning, sauce. This is excellent. I would take these grab and go if they're available any other week. We want a chicken pocket, little chips. I could do it like maybe like some fresh veggies or a mini salad instead of the chips, but otherwise, it's an excellent pocket. 4.25 out of 5 plus. first drink of the crawl, because if we're not gonna crawl, we're not gonna drink. Like, that's just doesn't make any sense. I'm just gonna eat food all day and not enjoy a nice adult Disney beverage. We enjoy nice adult Disney beverages. I got the hibiscus punch, some hibiscus syrup, a vodka, a nice cooling, refreshing drink under the shade of the canopy. This is just an umbrella, but canopy-ish. I do in fact feel refreshed. I wish it was raining over my head instead of down my throat, but I feel refreshed. 3.75 out of 5 plus. Now that we've Kidani'd this village.
Yes, that's literally all the quick service that they have here at Kidani. So the master of the quick service here is actually Jambo House. Unless you come to Sanaa for breakfast, which we have a review of that. We didn't come early enough to be able to do breakfast. We're not morning people, so.
So, Jambo everybody, and we're off.
Yay!
This pretty little baby right here is the fire roasted tomato with arugula and herbed ricotta flatbread. That is a mouthful. I'm sure the name is actually much shorter than that, but it's hard to remember all this stuff all in one breath at the same time. I could breathe in between, I suppose. Either way, we like a flatbread. I am slowly, as we do this more and more, trying to distinguish exactly what the difference is between a flatbread and a pizza. Is it just not circular? Is that why it's flatbread?
It's a flatbread.
So is pizza.
Depends on the pizza.
So you got that fire roasted tomato and herb ricotta there on the back end, the arugula. Because Disney and theme parks in general in Orlando just love arugula for some reason. On this nice, the bread is indeed flat. For those of you wondering, yes, I did take my magic pills. For those of you who didn't want to know, too bad. It is a nice, flavorful pizza. The herb ricotta is just herbed enough to not like overpower everything, but still complement the fire roasted. It's definitely given like a stone fire, oven baked sort of like flavor, and I think it works really well. It's very much your traditional pizza slash resort flatbread, but it has that sort of African spices to it. A little bit. I would give it 3.75 out of 5 plus.
Now this is the chickpea salad sandwich. It used to be an actual sandwich. Now it's in a pita, and unfortunately there were only 3 left in the case, so my pita is basically not a pita. So you're better off just kind of forking it out of this little pocket, or putting it in the tabbouleh like we've done before. Not the tabbouleh, sorry, the falafel. There was one point in time, I want to say it was like 2023, when I could go anywhere and get a beautiful chickpea salad, tuna salad, vegan sandwich, and it was fire. Now, I just have this pita with a harissa that is literal fire, so my mouth is on fire, but I just still love, miss, and appreciate this salad. It tosses my salad, I guess. I don't really put it in the salad category, but I would say it tosses it. This one in particular sucks because, like, I can't pick it up. It's not a pita, and this is, like, literally the worst scenario of this sandwich that I would possibly have selected. But it is what it is. And though I'll usually be like a 5 out of 5, I'm giving this one a 2.5 out of 5 because the pita falls apart.
Chickpea salad, because everybody, be you vegan, not, or otherwise, deserves some sort of minced vegetable salad in a pita between bread. If you take anything from these videos, even if you don't listen to the reviews, because every review is an opinion. We try to give you multiple opinions and viewpoints for you to form an opinion of your own. We're not trying to make up your mind for you. We will, however, tell you if you're going to get something grab and go from any resort, deluxe, moderate, value, be picky. You're paying for it. Pick and choose. I don't care if you got to pick through 10 of them. Pick the one that looks the best to you, because they are not made equal. Diving right in. As you can see with this mix, I like the sort of like layer and complexity of spice that harissa gives it. It takes what would normally be a rather average, just like chickpea, tuna salad, chicken salad analog, and sort of steps it up a bit with a unique flavor that you probably won't get anywhere else. It's a shame that the pita falls apart, honestly. They should just make these a build your own. They should just give you the 2 pieces of pita and then give you the chickpea salad in like a little bowl just to do the salad. And you just be able to scoop it yourself. Just build it so that the pita is actually still functional by the time it gets out of the fridge. Because this may have been in there 10 minutes and made sloppily. It could have been there for 3 hours for all we know. Mind you, they just changed over to lunch not too while ago, but you get what you get. I'm giving it 3 out of 5 claws. It's getting carried on the quality of the flavor and the quality flavor alone. The execution is god awful. If it's one thing that I'm wary of when I get quick service, it's quick service pork. I can't remember if anything has ever happened to me here necessarily. Disney, I mean. But I've had some bad run-ins in pork at Universal and in my work cafeteria. Pork is a mixed bag. Now, you don't cook it right, you're going to have a very bad time. The pork sandwich is one of the few things here on the menu that I have not had. Usually I go for one of the bowls, but I've had those bowls every way you can have them and then back again. Combinations, not combinations.
I think you've had this before.
This?
Yeah.
I guess I stand corrected, but this is the saddest looking pulled pork sandwich I have ever seen. Look at that. I've seen McDonald's burgers with more back than this. This baby is like almost like a pressed sandwich. It is so tiny and so small. Now, the benefit here is that it's a tamarind-based barbecue sauce, so a little bit of that African flavor mixed in. Maybe I shouldn't judge it by its looks. To the surprise of absolutely no one, even with as much as I love the Mara, that sandwich is as sad as it is small. The bun is okay, even though it's a little bit soggy, but I understand that they poured juicy or scooped juicy pulled pork on top. And the pork is in fact juicy, but that's really about it. It's given nothing. It's not given, you're not getting a slow roasted, slow cooked flavor. It's just like barely cooked pork tossed in a very thin tamarind barbecue sauce. I would expect something a little bit thicker. It is indeed a pulled pork sandwich, but I think that you can do much better, not only inside this quick service, pretty much at any other pulled pork sandwich you get on the property. This is just not worth your time, even with the specialty barbecue sauce. I would give it 2 out of 5 plus.
Now I'm gonna make me a little half falafel in this falafel bowl because this is like the good stuff here. So I'm gonna take a half of falafel. You can see the inside of this goodness right here. Yes, in the pita. Tabbouleh in the pita. A little bit of this avocado and hummus in the pita. Chickpea salad with this tomato, I guess. A small amount of chickpea salad in the pita. Everyone's going in the pita. All right. With the falafel, this is really the way to do it. I had to make Bear sit there and pause and wait for me to dance to my food because it was just so good. I just love the falafel here. It's just like, I think the only other place at Disney World that has falafel equal to the Mara is probably Skipper Canteen at Magic Kingdom. Other than that, this is the place to come, and like with the chickpea salad, that's like the only way to go. I wish they really just served the chickpea salad. I would just eat a vat of it with everything. This is so good. I would give it, everything together is probably like a 5 out of 5, but like individual pieces is probably like a 4.75 out of 5. And the fact that you need to get 2 dishes to make it like fire brings it down to an overall score of 4 out of 5 falafel.
Yeah, falafel bowl, another vegan option here at the Maya. The Maya does very well with these like combination bowls and sort of mixing and matching things they already have in here. And I've said before a few times, this deserves to be in the parks. The level of flavor and mixture. You already get something similar to this at Harambe Market in Animal Kingdom, but they give you a plant-based sausage, which is, well, not great. The falafel could be a much better choice in the parks, I think. There's something about that crispy earthiness of the falafel that just goes so well with like the tart tabbouleh and then the different sauces. It's a great mixture that is supremely underrated. We can't beg people enough to come here and try these bowls in any form that you want them. You're really missing out. In Disney, you have good, cost-effective food on your hands here. Probably healthier than a lot of other options you get in the park. Make this happen other places. This place basically got the Satuli Canteen treatment after they updated the menu and added these years ago now. I would give that 4.5 out of 5 plus.
This is the newest addition to the vegan food family here at the Mara, and I think it's like our 3rd or 4th time getting this bowl. I love the way they curry the veggies, they're seasoned so well, the rice is amazing, and then I love this sauce. I would normally squeeze the lime, but I'm being nice to Bear. There's lima beans in here already, so he's already gonna have a bad time. I really think this bowl is a very good time, and it takes you on a flavor journey, just like pretty much everything else that you get at like Maji or Uzma. Well, Uzma doesn't have food, but Maji or here, Boma or Sanaa. Like everybody has like a great like unique flavoring that you just want and love and appreciate, and this bowl is no exception. I love it. I would give it a 4.5 out of 5 bowls. It's a good bowl. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna love it.
Is there any other better vegetable than a curried vegetable? I suppose you could argue grilled. I suppose this is a preference. But I guess I'm going down the hill of curried vegetables being the ultimate vegetable. This other combination of the rice bowl, this is a hefty bowl. Like, they loaded this thing up in the vegetable version. It's almost twice as heavy as like the bowls with meat. But you got the sweet potato, mushroom, carrots, a little bit of fruit in here, a little bit of sauce, a little bit of salad, kale. All the mix-ins. I'm just going to steal the princess's mushrooms. Like I'm Browser himself. The way the curried vegetables interact with the rice, that's worthy of a... Is it Eastern? Eastern rice bowl? What is Africa? East or West?
Doesn't it depend on the part of Africa?
Well, I mean, if you consider Japan to be the East, and then the Americas the West, what is Africa?
It's east of us.
Either way, it's worthy of the continent, I think. The seasons are good, the vegetables are good. If I wanted something a little bit lighter, I didn't want to risk meat sweats and triple digit temperatures, I would get this. 4.25 out of 5 plus. Can we crawled?
Yes, and unfortunately, that's all of the quick service we had. We actually did do breakfast here at the Mara, but we didn't put that on a video. And then, yeah, like I said earlier, we skipped Sanaa breakfast, so those were 2 quick services. And then your 2 food things are going to be Maji and Mara. Everything else is table service or open at 5 p.m.
Yes. The times at this resort are really weird. Like it's very busy in the morning, and then there's like this doldrum in like the afternoon where there's not a whole lot going on, and then around 5 o'clock, kicks back up again.
Yep.
Which is a problem in a lot of the deluxe resorts. But you live, you learn, you play, and that's what we do. But I want to know what you guys thought of everything you saw today. Leave your favorite in the comments below. Now, as always, if there's anything else you like to see us do, that will always be the place to find us. Hit that notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
we'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe. I like this video. And if you don't comment, I think Bear might eat himself away from the kingdom.
You heard the girl.